What's up, guys? This is your boy Travis back again here at Big Boy Toy Reviews, and today we are taking a look at a Storm Collectibles release. This will be, I believe, the second release for a Baki Hanma figure. The first one had red shorts and only shorts. This one has the white shorts, and then he has a whole outfit that you can put on him. So I assume the sculpt will be exactly the same as the previous one, but we'll see, because I do have that one on hand, so we will do a comparison and see if there's any big differences. So let's go ahead and get him out the box and you can take a better look at him. All right, and just to take a look at this really quick, you can see that the outfit is actually taped to the inside back of the box. So I'm not sure if I'm actually going to use that outfit for anything. I usually just like him, in his regular fighting gear. So I don't know if I'm actually going to use that, but I did just want to show you what that outfit looks like, because I'm probably not going to take it out the box. So anyway, all right, and here he is out of the packaging, and he looks fantastic. He looks just as beautiful as the previous version of him did. Now I don't know why they just didn't put the clothes on him in the box. I'm trying to get this plastic piece off. So yeah, looks super detailed. I love the shading throughout the body. I mean, Storm Collectibles kills it a lot with the shading. That face is fantastic. Love that face. Look at all the scarring detail in here. Sculpted scars all over the place. They're sculpted and they are colored in. Absolutely fantastic. I freaking love it. Now I will compare him to the first release. There are some differences. There are quite a few differences. With me looking, I'm actually looking at it right now. There is quite a few differences. Especially this back. He has the freaking demon back. Look at that freaking back. It is nuts. Just the muscle detail. I mean, they hit all the points here. The muscle detail on this guy is phenomenal. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, the first one was gorgeous too. It was just a beautiful figure. Now, I feel like on the first one, this hair was a lot softer on the first copy, on the first release. But yeah, we got all the way down to his feet. His feet are pretty big. We got the wraps around the ankles and the wrists. But man, the detail that they're bringing out with just like a simple wash or a simple with a spray brush can go a long way. Straight up, that back is nuts. Now I thought they actually shared some parts, the first one and this one, so I'll go ahead and grab that right now. We'll set it down. We'll bring him over here. So this was the very first release, and as you can see, it is quite different. It is quite different. Look at the what are these, the obliques or whatever. They are way more detailed on the first release than on this particular release. Now I don't know if they were skimping out or what, but there's definitely more muscle definition here for sure. Now if I pull these down, you would be able to, I believe you would be able to see his belly button. Yeah, but his belly button is much more pronounced on this one. So there's quite a few differences. The scarring in the chest is different. This one has the X's on the edge. This one just has scratches, no X's. The scars on the stomach are different. Like, it looks like they tried to do similar things. Like they tried to make it the same, but you can see that it looks like they tried to recreate this scar on him, but it's just not as detailed as this one. You can tell they just added another scrape there, or they just added a line there. So yeah, these are not the same scars. This one's similar, but that's definitely not the same scars. Then they got the one across his chest. Now, as you can see, he has more muscle definition in his chest, like he's flexing. Whereas in this one, there's no flex, just shading there. Then on the arms, look at the huge attention to detail on the shading here in the arms. Now, whether you like that or not is up to you. But remember, this is the first release and this is the second release. So they lightened up on the shading. They didn't do as much pink shading. I don't know if this guy failed. No, that's just how it's supposed to look. But even on the forearms, I thought this whole arm would be the same, but it's definitely not. Then wrist wraps, clearly not the same. The forearms, they have similar scars, but they're not exactly the same. Like this one goes straight across, this one kind of goes vertically. And then this one has a scar here, whereas the original has 0 scars on that. Actually, I'm comparing the wrong arms. I'm tripping. So here we go. This is a better comparison. All this time I had the wrong arm. So maybe this is some reuse here. Scar is slightly different. But no, the scars are different for sure. Yeah, the scars are different even on here. So we compare the same sides. Slightly off on the newer, or on the older one here. Yeah, it looks like they made a valiant attempt to recreate the scarring. But his back is definitely not as aggressive as the one in the white. Now, I don't know what this is on my copy. I don't know why that is there. I didn't notice that originally. Definitely not the same backs by no means. Or is this the same back? Now, as far as the scar on this arm, yeah, looks similar. So does this one. So there could be some reuse here for real, or for sure. Matter of fact, I think most of it is reuse. Actually, it's supposed to be on this side. Most of it is reuse, except for those abs and the scarring on the chest, and everywhere else, I can give that a pass. But it looks like it makes it look like this one is taller and lankier because his arms go down further, which I don't understand why. But they are actually about the same height. I'm not quite so sure why his arms are hanging down so low, but this one definitely has this couple of problems, but they're not problem enough for you to not, well, this figure is sold out, but for you not to go get this one. Yes, there's a little more detail and shading within the crevices and the scars of this one, but they're like a pinkish color, where yours like a pink, while this one is like a pinkish brownish color. So I think I like that. But let's be serious, he wasn't meant to be naked like this for real. He's supposed to have his outfit on. It's probably why he's not quite as thick as the original Baki there. But anyway, I just wanted to make that comparison. Let's go ahead and get to the accessory. All right, so starting off, we get, see if I can get this to focus. There we go. Starting off, we get this spread open hand. Now, every hand that I show you has a matching hand, so you don't have to worry about it. So this is a right hand, your right hand. So, but yeah, that looks good. Then he gets one grasping hand for when he's doing his kung fuing. He has like a crane tiger claw hand thing going on here. Also very soft plastic. Then you got the good old hand on your waist or hand to your face, neutral hand. And then we got the Cyclops hand. So tap tap on Cyclops and you'll be able to turn his lights on. Only inside people will get that joke. Then we can take a look at the heads. We got the beat up head like he just got rocked. Not frocked, but I was about to say fucked. But it looked like he got rocked, probably by his dad. Blood instantly down the nose. Like he didn't even have to wait to put his ass down. I remember that. Okay. Then we got slick back. We got Slick back here looking like a captain then licked his head. Yeah, I like this one. This one looks really good too. I stopped talking shit, but I love it. But this one here, I love this yelling face on him. This looks so good. This is probably definitely the head that I'm going to put on him. I love this head. It looks so freaking good. Oh, and I forgot to mention he comes with some chucks. Looks like, yeah, looks like some chucks that has a ankle hinge already connected to it, so you can connect his shoes to his legs, so they don't actually go over his feet. You would have to take the whole leg peg system out and plug these in. But like I said, each thing that I showed you, other than the heads, they have a second partner. I'm just not going to show 6 hands, so or 6 sets of hands. So just to let you know, every hand I showed you, there's an opposite hand that looks just like it, but it's going to be in the box. Anyway, that is it for articulation. For it's getting late. You know when I start forgetting words, that means it's late. Let's take out the articulation. He's obviously on a double ball peg that goes way too low in my opinion. So going back is meh, not that great. Going down, you can look down quite a bit. It does get side to side. For some reason, things are very stiff on my copy. The shoulder can go about parallel, even though he's Baki. He should be able to damn near twist itself into a pretzel. So you got that. You got your upper diaphragm joint there. The bicep swivel here also. Guys, I am out of it. Slightly over. I thought I was getting more out of this just a little while ago. Guess not. Slightly over 90 degrees on that elbow. We got a ball hinge for the wrist, and like I said, diaphragm. It can only go back about that far before you start seeing some gapping. Going forward, come on. Oh Jesus. Okay, let's get this guy back together here. I can swear he was getting a better ab crunch than that just a little while ago. Okay, nope, it's not on there. Come on, stay on for me. Shit, I cannot get that on. I'm gonna have to do this off camera. Be right back. Okay, that was tougher than I thought to put on. Anyway, he can crunch forward that far with just using that upper diaphragm. Then obviously the waist. He does have the spindles up there. He also has the spindles in the waist, and that waist can move from side to side. So can that top diagram. Really, really nicely. Squeaky, but nice. As far as the legs, he absolutely can get the full splits. It's not a Baki Hanma if you can't at least do the splits. I think you saw that thigh swivel pop out when he did the splits. Way over 90 degrees with that knee. And then the foot goes up that far, down that far, and we have an ankle rocker, kind of steep though. And we have the toe hinge. So pretty basic articulation for Baki here. He doesn't need a whole lot, I suppose, even though all his life he does is fight. So you would hope he would be plenty flexible. I don't know where I'm even going with that. Blame it on no sleep. Anyway, let's go ahead and do some comparisons. Now, obviously, I did this earlier. We have the original Baki. Then we have the Storm Collectibles Yujiro Hanma figure, and he has cobwebs. And yeah, he's supposed to be towering over Baki for sure. And he just casually has his hands in his pocket like, let's go. Let's go. I can kill you with one hand. And then we take a look at these backs. Look at the demons on the backs. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. You can tell his is a little older, a little bit more aged on that demon back. But yeah, they look freaking cool together. Love it. But anyway, that is really the only Storm Collectibles I have, so that's the only comparisons I'm going to do today. Let's go ahead and wrap things up. Okay, so to wrap things up, the awesome figure as usual. Storm Collectibles is killing it with the Baki figures. I do plan on getting all the Storm Collectible Bakis and the Storm Marina Bakis for sure. Because obviously these are a little bit bigger. As much as they don't like to say that they are, these are bigger than 1/6 scale, so or 1/12 scale. Sorry, 1/12 scale. They're bigger than 6 inches is what I was initially trying to say. So yeah, that Storm Marina, yeah, I'm looking at you, but I still need to wait for my Ken and Ryu clearly. But anyway, yeah, he's a fantastic figure, just like the first one. This is a seemingly new sculpt. Even the shins are bigger on, I think on the original. The shins are longer, so it's amazing how they got them basically the same height though. But anyway, that's it for the review. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.